Hi there and welcome to the first ever 2017 Audi Summit. We are in Barcelona and now we are going to showcase you all the latest news and updates of Audi towards 2025.
Of a whole new era. Welcome to Future Premium. Welcome to the all-new Audi A8.
So one of the cherries on the top of this 2017 Audi Summit is the global presentation of the all-new A8. And for that, we are with one of the responsibles of the exterior design, Mr. Amer. Amer, what can you tell us about this all-new exterior design for the new A8?
Well, first of all, this generation of cars for us is about shifting Audi design language, and we want to bring the character of our cars and our architecture of our cars to the modern era.
And to do that, we wanted to come out.
And let's say, which are your inputs in this exterior design, and which are the things that you might highlight versus their competitors?
I mean, the character of the car is the most important thing. So when somebody sees the car, they should immediately feel something. And for this car, for the A8, in comparison to our competitors, we want to be the sporty, the most progressive, and the most sophisticated car. We don't want to have our legs stuck in the past. We want to always shoot for the future.
And let's say, how do you combine something elegant on a sportiness perspective as well?
I mean, it's a matter of balance, everything. So, for example, we have the new Quattro blisters on this car, and instead of making them ultra muscular and dominating the car, we decided to tone things back and balance them in a very natural and organic way.
And are we able maybe to see on the next generations of other models of Audis some of the footprints in terms of design we're seeing here?
Absolutely, yeah. You will start to see familiarities, but what was very important for us as Audi is we wanted to create differentiation between the cars. So this car, you'll see the character is very flat, very low and wide, and for example, the next cars coming, you will see a completely different feeling.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So talking about the exterior of the all-new A8, we are with César Muntada, that he's the head of the lighting design of the new A8. And he's going to tell us a bit more of the process and which are those things that are new on this model. Hi César, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
So tell us a bit more, let's say, the thinking process behind all this lighting, exterior lighting on the all-new A8.
Okay, first of all, we are redefining with the A8 Premium. So obviously also with the light. Here we decided to do something special. The first thing that you will recognize is the light is animated. It's got a dynamic light design. This redefines also the design era, a new design era. It's a new scenario when you approach the car or when you leave the car. It will start the light from the rings, build up, and present itself and say, I'm ready. And when you switch off,
I'm ready to go.
Ready to go, exactly. And then when you park the car and you leave, it will collect itself the light and go again to the middle of the car.
So the animation goes also on the front and rear lights.
Exactly. We have a same animation, same type of animation, so the semantically is similar in the front and the rear. Of course, in the front, the light is a bit smaller than the rear. On the rear, we have this very long line of LEDs, and the 8 OLEDs that makes it especially spectacular. Yeah?
And which are the new technologies we can find on these lights that you are using on this new model?
Exactly. On the A8, we have actually the best light you can have for driving. And not only for driving, of course, also for the rear, but the best light you can have. We have in the front, we have the HD Matrix LED. It's the new generation of Matrix LED. It's got 32 segments in 2 levels, so we can reduce the shadow area of the glare-free area. We increase, of course, safety, more high beam light. We have our new module of laser light, so the Audi laser light.
The module of laser light will not come in all the trim levels, or it will come?
Is an option. You can buy as an option. This will be recognized from the outside with a special design. It's got an X shape. Because why X? Because laser is very precise, very focused. So an X shows this focusing point. And also you can recognize it because it's got a blue element which is illuminated. As long as you switch on the light, it will be illuminated.
And just now to close, why did you make the decision of having this entire red light going from left side, left and right, let's say, rear lights?
Okay, typically Audi design on the lights are very thin, long elements. This is a thing you can recognize in every single car, from the front and on the rear. Here we have a car that presents with a new era of design. We wanted to emphasize the status, the presence of this car, and we wanted to show the width of the car. By doing a very thin, homogeneous LED light, very long, that takes the complete width, you see the A8 as a unique car. On top of this, we have, of course, our new OLED elements on the bottom. These are 8 segments that they are animated, and this also signs that this is a new type of car, it's the new A8.
Cool, thank you very much. Definitely a model that now you can identify from, let's say, a mile away through their lights.
I think so. I think that everybody will be able to recognize it really from far away that it's an Audi, the new A8. But also when they are close, they will have big smile on their face thinking, wow, this is really good.
Thank you. Now moving to the interior, we are with Michael, where he's going to highlight, let's say, the main characteristics of all new cockpit and the main panel that we have here, let's say, next to us. How are you, Michael? It's a pleasure meeting you. So it's on to you now.
Okay, thank you. So first of all, welcome to the Audi Summit here at Barcelona. I'd like to introduce you to the most impressive and biggest innovations that we are launching with the new Audi A8 in our cockpit environment. So if we're starting here on the virtual cockpit, which is the next generation of the virtual cockpit that we already launched in our current model line, starting with the TT. Now it's with a Retina resolution and full HD in order to get the most precision of our, for example, map issues. So we maintain the flexibility that we are already launched, but if you're looking there with the beautiful map image, it's really precise and you can control easily the most important infotainment functions with navigation, telephones or car-related functions in our virtual cockpit. On the other hand, the next step is we thought about how do we realize what our designers guys wanted to do, a kind of really smooth, design-oriented, simple and reduced display interior and design interior architecture based on a big black panel effect. And we thought about how to work with buttons. And we defined and developed a new technology which are sensor and actuatoric button lines in all over the car.
Sorry to interrupt you. Tell me more about this, let's say, technology, because it has different feedbacks with regards to each button you touch.
Yes. So first of all, we developed classical buttons, but they will not appear as classical buttons because we separated. There is no separation between. It's one smooth surface, although it's still a button. On the other hand, we developed and implemented a haptic feedback on our two touch displays in the center console. So this is a 100% touch-oriented MMI system, the next generation MMI touch response. And with the haptic feedback in it, it gives the behavior and the precision of a classic button. And we did this for two ways. First of all, normally we have a lot of different roadside conditions, so your thumb needs to precisely push on the screen to select something. With the haptic feedback, you need a slight force to select the functionality, and therefore we minimize and reduce the possibility of selecting the wrong functionality. On the second step, with the haptical feedback on your thumb, you get a confirmation that the function already is selected, and there's no longer necessary, obviously, to have a look on the display if the functionality is selected. Next thing is, as we decided to go for 100% touch orientation, we can use a philosophy that you are used from your smartphone, from your tablet. It's what you see is what you get. So the whole display can be used for the layout of functions and therefore for an easy menu structure. For example, going in one functionality, in telephone you have big tiles, big fonts for safe operation while driving. You have always the same back button on the same position, the settings on the same position, and that's always the same. It's all you need to know for interacting with the MMI system.
If you need to highlight one feature of this new A8, which one should be?
I would probably modify and say there are two highlights, basically. There is one complete new speech dialogue system that we developed beginning with the new Audi A8.
What do you mean with the speech dialogue system?
So it's a completely new generation with online and onboard functionality. So it works in parking lots, especially parking garages, as well as outside. But if you are connected, it uses the performance and the power of online recognitions. So for the customer, it's really, really easy to deal with speech dialogue because it tries to interpret what our customers are expecting and maybe what they want to control by using algorithms of artificial intelligence. And on the other side, it's really flexible. You need no need for key phrases to enter a navigation destination. No need for distinguish street and city. You can first city and then street, or first street and then city. So it's quite flexible. The next big innovation that you question about it is the way of how to interact, especially for navigation. So if I show it to you, once you like to type in a navigation input, the whole lower display converts in the driving condition and performs like a handwriting recognition keypad.
May I write something?
Of course.
What should I write? We are in Barcelona, so maybe... Wow, impressive. And I put every letter on top of the other one.
Right. So it doesn't matter. You can write as you prepared, one above the other. The other thing is you can write also and using the whole size of the display, because especially in Barcelona you can search for tapas, and it brings you now respect to your current location, recommendations for tapas restaurants, and as always on functionality, it integrates automatically reviews from Yelp and other content providers so that it can be safely chosen the one with the best ratings in order to achieve the best tapas you like.
Interesting. Thank you very much, and we're looking forward to driving it.
Thank you, you're welcome.